So this is what is going on with the RX-8 306 headlight. So like I said, I made a plate. I put putty with fiberglass around it just so I can seal up the hole, because there was a gap. If you see that distance there where it's got fiberglass in it, that's the gap that I needed to fix, because I need the plate to be on an angle. So I've done one. I've got the other one getting ready, but I want to get this one done. One headlight, you can't really see it because I wrote some things on here and I used acetone to remove it, and it's got this like matte finish now, so I'm gonna have to sand the whole thing down again, polish it up again, but this is how it looks. The other one, I'm doing it right now, so I'm gonna show you how I done it, but I wanted to make the first one I wanted to make this one first, just so I know that it works. I've turned the turned the light on, everything works perfectly, it aims where it's supposed to aim, and these like little gold screws on here, I can still set the angle of the projectile if I need to. I just removed the fender and the bumper and I just gave them a little black paint. I just want everything to look nice, one color, so when everything fits back on, it's gonna look gavla. So this is the other headlight. So I've fully bonded everything in with fiberglass. I've done the same on the underside as well. That's where the projector is going to sit. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use so it keeps the light into the projector, because I will show you after, but I'm going to sit and sand. I'm going to wait until it dries first, sit and sand everything down, give it a nice coat of paint, and then I will show you the rest. So this is how I've done the other one as well. As you can see, I've closed up all the holes and everything. I've sanded everything down, and on the back, so I can keep the light in the projector and not just going anywhere, I've found this can that sits exactly inside of it, and I just opened the fins. I'm going to fully epoxy it after, so I'm waiting for these pieces to dry now. Remove the projector, fully epoxy it all around, and then everything should fit exactly like this one. So it should be exactly like this when it's done. Yeah, and give it a paint, and then we'll have another one. I'm just waiting for, like I said, that piece to cure, so I can remove the lens, and then just fully epoxy it all around, sand it down a bit so it looks nicer, give it a paint, put it back together, boom, we've got another one. I've painted the middle piece as well, it's on the roof there. So I'm going to try and get that to line up, get the headlights to line, because there's a bit of a gap there, it's just a bit messed up. Everything's in place. I'm gonna turn it on and see that it actually works. I'm just gonna do a bypass and just connect them to a drill battery for now and just make sure they work. Everything's done, everything's finished. This is the inside of the headlight. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done, like sanding it a bit more, but I'm not going to use these headlights. So these are like a prototypes thing, so you have to build it, make sure it works, everything's alright, and then you build the one that you're actually going to use. So with these after, I'm going to make a mold of the inside, so I can make it in a different material, because now I've got fiberglass, I've got epoxy, and I've got steel that is behind here. And because these lamps produce a lot of heat, I don't really want to stay with that combination. Maybe nothing happens, but maybe something happens. So I'm gonna finish getting this all looking nice, getting everything screwed together. Fucking hell, I think I've got a bit of an issue. So I think this one is pointing to out. It's more like that. It's more over here, and this one Shit. I don't know. You can't even see them now, but I think I'm gonna have an issue with this one. I think this one is not the same. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of adjustment with these like little gold screws I've got. Just hopefully the location is the same. If it needs to go a bit more in, that's not an issue. But I just need it to be in the same spot. So, like I said, I'm just gonna get everything tied together for now, and we'll check them when it starts to get a bit darker, because now from the sun you can't really see anything in this on this headlight. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll see. Maybe it's my eye. Maybe I'm just like, no, it doesn't look right. I think it's supposed to be this side here needs to go a bit more in. So let's just do that first and see the look. Look at it. Okay, so this side here just needs a bit of adjustment. This side needs to go in a bit more, but everything should work. So let's try it out. So I've just done this, put a relay, put a switch, got a 10 amp fuse, connect it here, and it should it looks so sick. Like the light just becomes it's just beautiful. It goes from this green color to pure white, but at night on the floor you can see like a bit of gold, and that's where that tin comes in, that it's got a little bit of a gold thing inside of it. It's got like a coating, a zinc coating inside of it, so it doesn't rust, and this is the result. So what I want to do now is I want to try and get the hood on. So this is the original hood. I'm going to cut a piece there for the hydraulics. Try and get this in place so I know what's going on with the fenders, if they're straight, if everything's alright. And if that's straight, then I'm just going to continue start wiring everything, because I want to wire and the back ones and the front ones. I want all of the lights to work, the turn signals, everything, the backlights. I want everything to work how it's supposed to work. So hopefully this is where it's gonna sit. So we're gonna cut it from here to this piece here, and we're about so I'm gonna cut it up to here. Same on the other side. So let me cut that out, and hopefully it fits. Time I add something on this car, it just makes it more aggressive, makes it look fucking hell, just look at this thing. Just everything fits perfect. Hydraulics, you see them there, it looks stock. It's a stock 306. Fucking hell. I want to start up this car a bit so I can get the feel of it, like it's running and everything is on, the lights are on, all the panels are on. So let's see it.